Designed to take you where you want to go, when you want to go. Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on a new Mazda CX-50, named an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Award winner. Choose from over 40 CX-50s right now and save at Team Mazda on Airline.
Hype him up.
Oh, I'm glad I got out of that room back there. I was napping.
Were you there? Yeah, with a spine on your back
It's
there.
a comfortable couch in the green room. It really is.
Yes,
That's a
because
good
we
spot.
appreciate the guests who come in and tell us about the many community happenings happening in our viewing area.
Yes,
All the things
and nobody
going on.
sleeps on the couch. That is a fact.
No, nobody. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
I tried once. I fell off.
Did you really? Well, it's not small. I mean, did you roll?
There's
meant
no
for
way you
sitting.
can lay
Well,
on that
no,
couch.
but the feet are dangly.
The feet are dangly.
Now that I
feet.
would pay to see. Where does Matt head start
Oh,
and the
it's
feet
not
come off?
pretty.
You fell off the couch.
The couch is too small for me. He's about 6 inches
It's
taller
for
than me, so I know
everybody.
it's too small for
It's
him.
not lay downable.
It's not lay down.
It's like a puppy dream. He's just going to roll off.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable on it.
It's okay. It's all right. The coffee table broke my fall.
Speaking of
Nice.
coffee,
What did
you've
you
got
do?
I
some
didn't
magic
even mean to
beans.
do that.
Did
I
you
thought you were
not?
You're so
I
good.
love
I
it
didn't
too.
even think about
Like
that.
serving it up for us.
Yes, we
what
talked
you
about
got?
this the other day. So Matt
Coffee
Williams
beans.
was kind enough to bring me. What do you call these?
So this is just the chocolate-covered coffee beans. Now, this particular bag of fun was labeled espresso beans. Now, there's no such thing as an espresso bean. It's a coffee bean. Now, how you brew it and how you roast it then turns it into something.
Okay.
And you can label it whatever the hell you want. And they label it espresso beans because that's fancy. But you tried them. What do you think?
I had 3 or 4. I'm wide awake.
Stop.
So it seems to me more effective than drinking the coffee itself.
Okay.
So
Could it be strong? It's strong,
no,
right?
Well, not really. I mean, when you think about an average cup of coffee, what is that? About 50 milligrams of caffeine,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
About
Yeah,
50
yeah.
milligrams. Is that ish? Is that about right? An average, just a single bean, is 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 milligrams per bean.
Yeah.
So that's it. You could down the whole bag and
down
have a
the
cup
bag,
of coffee.
be all right.
Why does our
but maybe
heart
it's
beat
just
so fast when
Yeah.
you do the beans and not so much when you drink a cup of coffee?
it's because of who were around at the time.
Oh, your heart's fluttering. Oh.
I don't know.
Well, for me, it's the combination of caffeine and Red Bull. It's probably
my
not the
gosh.
best.
Well-
I'm going to wash these down with a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So
Oh, no,
if
Jared.
you hear
Yeah.
this, it's just coming from my heart.
If you happen to be a
stop.
cardiologist watching, please check in with us in the 9 o'clock hour.
Boy,
Just
no
call the
kidding.
station.
No, I
Just
told you,
call.
you're checked out on the I can't
is.
say that word.
Yes.
Defibrillator.
Yes.
Nailed it.
So you can jumpstart me.
Okay, I hope not
Do you
to.
think-
I really hope not to.
Do you
Word is
accept
all
this
this
responsibility?
I do, but I don't want to. I want
like
you to stay alive and
she's
get home
signing
to your
something,
family.
so I don't
I
know.
know.
She's gonna be like,
Carrying this
"Everybody
magic
clear,
bean."
get out of here.
Yeah. I end up shocking myself. It's like, I promise I'm trained. I promise.
Hey,
Yeah.
but we'll both be wide awake after being shocked.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Matt, I don't even need these
Where is
beans.
this
Oh,
going?
have you had any other coffee or Red Bull on top of these beans so far?
So far today?
Yes.
No,
You
that's
only
on,
had the beans.
Well,
That's
you see,
on
you don't
tap.
need it
Okay.
now. You're wide awake.
He says he's going to wash it down
Gonna
with the
wash
Red
it down
Bull.
with something.
You need something.
I get the espresso taste in my mouth.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
No, we're good. I
That's
like
funny
it.
about espresso beans. There's no espresso beans.
There's
There's
no
a
such
coffee
thing.
bean.
Correct. It's a coffee bean and then Italian.
Yeah, and
roast.
give our guys some credit here. Again, this is not somebody who likes the taste of coffee
No.
prior to joining the morning show. So our guys now on beans.
Oh, he's absolutely. No,
Yeah.
He just went mainline. He's like, the hell with that. You guys
Straight
and your
to the
little, you guys
source.
such rookies. You're drinking your stuff. I'm just gonna crunch on the beans. Rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mainline them.
Wow.
There you go. I am
some good
officially
stuff.
a part of the crew.
I
I love
There you
that.
go.
You've been
We
a part of the
accept a
family.
one of us.
Yes. I just love that you trust Matt enough too to
Oh.
take whatever was in a baggie and say, okay, let me try
Liz,
it.
I didn't want to
don't.
go there,
yeah,
but
no,
you're right.
Yeah, no,
I
I,
love
usually
that.
do not trust Matt, but you know, it's chocolate. Who's going to say? Who's going to say no to chocolate?
Exactly. Good man.
Because I literally did. I walked in. I'm like, Jared, try this, and he's like, yeah, okay.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm like,
Trust.
children.
Yeah, okay.
Trust.
It's not like it has drugs in
Yes.
it,
No,
right?
nothing. All right.
Gosh.
We got a lot to get to
Boy.
that we want to get to, that we need to get to a little bit later on. But that does include the forecast. I want to start you there.
Yes.
And you were talking about earlier, Jared, the bearer of calm news, which
Yeah.
we'll absolutely take.
Yeah, we're going to have calm weather.
There you go.
No beans about it.
Oh.
Let's get a look outside. Actually, you know what? Oh, I didn't want to do this. Let me fast forward. Our sky cam is like frozen. So, yeah, it's light outside. I promise you it's light outside. 92 degrees right now. That was the high temperature yesterday. Second day in a row we did that. We're trying to avoid that. And I think we might today. And we might because of the cloud cover that we have moving our way. You could see it coming out of Texas. Now, they have rain over there. We're not going to get that rain, but all these clouds, they'll move overhead, will eventually become mostly cloudy, and hopefully that's just enough to make a little bit of a difference out there. Anyway, the graph model seems to think so. They're going to stall us out with a high temperature around 90 degrees. You see a couple of flickers of green, but I'm not expecting anything falling out of the sky for today. But the clouds get out of here overnight tonight, and then tomorrow looks like another dry day until we get to Thursday. Thursday, there is a slight chance of a few showers. You could see on that day the dew points go up just a little bit, and then they come right back down. Mid to upper 60s for dew points this time of year. That's actually not that bad, and that's why these numbers are not that bad. Matter of fact, by the end of the week going into the weekend, peak heat, the worst heat that we're going to find is between the mid to upper 80s. That's really good work this time of year. So this area of low pressure in the Gulf, not really going to be a player for us. You can see the side-by-side tropical center circulations out there to the east, and then high pressure moves to the east, and then eventually we catch the return flow. That brings a little bit of moisture our way on Thursday. Again, it's only enough to maybe give us a 20% chance, really nothing more, nothing less. But no chance for today. You won't need the rain gear today with a high temperature of 90 degrees, and again, it will become mostly cloudy out there. Quick update on the tropics. I didn't have a chance to give you this before. There's a look at Umberto. It is at 100 miles per hour. There's Imelda, which is a tropical storm expected to become a hurricane. Here's Umberto's path, which, by the way, it's down to a 2, eventually a 1, wrapping around Bermuda. They've had a lot of near misses in Bermuda, and it looks like Hurricane, oh, there we go. That's an update. Hurricane Imelda now. It was a tropical storm. It must have just been upgraded to a hurricane, Category 1, and it actually does look like this is going to move right through Bermuda at a Category 1 or a Category 2. So they've been lucky so far this summer, but it looks like that might be a little bit of a different story over here. Over here, September about to end, so we had about 3.82 inches of rain on the month. The thing of it is, we had the majority of it on one day, on the 9th, where we had 2¼ inches. If you're wondering what the red means, that was a record rainfall day. For today, no rain, 90 degrees, and again, it becomes mostly cloudy. Then tonight will start mostly cloudy and eventually become mostly clear again. Hopefully we get down to 68 degrees. We've been able to cool down at night, but there's no tremendous front in our near future, so there's no significant chance of rain, and there's really no significant cool down either, but we'll take those highs in the upper 80s. 7:09 right now, Johnny A. How are the roads?
All morning long, Matt and Liz have been covering a very fluid breaking news story out of Santa Ma. It does not have anything to do with the high school at all. Let me get that out there right off the bat. But since it's in this area and they're still investigating, what Matt and Liz are going to update you on the very latest in just a moment. Some police activity going on Brittany and Stringer Bridge Road and Church Point Road. Officials are out there directing traffic and asking that if you're going to school at Santa Ma, if you work at Santa Ma High School, to enter off of Church Point Road only. In fact, we have a live shot. They're still out there live this morning. We have a live look at what's going on Church Point Road right now, as a matter of fact, and you can definitely see police activity. Well, they still continue that investigation, and Liz and Matt are going to give you the very, very latest on what we're learning now about what happened last night. They caused some of those road closures, but again, here's a live look at what's going on right now on Church Point Road as police are helping you get into and out of Santa Ma High School. The school's fine. You're going to go to school this morning, and it has nothing to do with the school, but Matt and Liz will be back in just a couple of seconds and give you the very latest on what's going on in Santa Ma this morning on Church Point, Stringer Bridge Road. Right now, we'll go to a short break and be right back with that. It's 10 after 7.
7:12 your time, and that breaking news this morning. Liz, Matt Venezia live on the scene still of that breaking news, and there's a few different pieces and parts to this. Some it's going to involve folks trying to get to school in and around a certain part of Ascension Parish this morning. But Liz, it began at about 2 o'clock this morning as a state trooper pulled somebody over, and then things got sideways, it seems.
Yeah, Matt, a traffic stop. That's where it all began, right there on 431. So where it's closed off right now, Johnny just mentioned, from DeLon Supermarket all the way to the pit stop, if that gives you a reference point. So keep in mind there, the roads around that are busy. That's why we're seeing congestion right along there. You see state police, APSO, still blocking off traffic on LA 431. It's going to stay that way as LSP, they handled this investigation moving forward. Now, the Force Investigation Unit is handling this investigation into one of its own state troopers who fired those shots. We're told that person, the victim in this incident, was taken to the hospital, and that's where they later died. But Matt, still a lot of questions to go in this investigation.
And so that's how it's going to play out. LSP is working that investigation. Your point, a specific unit there investigating. As for the traffic and the traffic concerns, that's Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office running the streets out there right now, and they've shut down. That is a road north-south right along. It's like the main entrance to Santa Maria High School, running north-south. So they want to get you over to a road that's kind of technically a side entrance to Santa Maria High, Church Point Road, that runs east-west, and it's not the traditional main entrance, but that's where they're going to get you to because, again, as Johnny said, as Matt has said, as we've said all morning long, this has nothing to do with the high school itself. Everybody is fine, but it's impacting the high school and kids trying to get to school. That's why they're moving them over to Church Point.
We've gone following this all morning long here, but we do have to get your eyes on another investigation not related to this story. State police also asking you to help track down a missing woman. Take a look. This is Sharon Smith. She's 68 years old. They believe she actually walked out of an emergency room up in Monroe, the St. Francis Medical Center. This was 11:30 Monday morning. We know the state is vast, but she perhaps could have gotten a ride as well. That's why they're issuing the silver alert statewide, Matt.
Yeah, just look, I mean, you know this very well. Louisiana is one big town. So it could have been, hey, can I get this? Can I get that ride? She could be here. But when state police issue a silver alert like this, no matter where it is within the borders, we want to make sure that we put that out there because you have eyes beyond here. Everybody's seeing us on social media, digital, that kind of thing, so you never know. Any little bit can help.
Also on Facebook, if you can share that story as well, the more eyes on it can help get her to where she's supposed to be. A busy morning here in South Louisiana, a lot to follow. We're going to have another check on that scene in Ascension Parish in Santa Maria from Johnny and Matt in just a bit.
All right, stay with us real quick. And again, enjoy the calm forecast.
Coffee beans?
Designed to take you where you want to go, when you want to go. Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on a new Mazda CX-50. Named an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Award winner. Choose from over 40 CX-50s right now and save at Team Mazda on Airline.